bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. I think this is all we're gonna do. We're just gonna sit here. We're gonna listen to the main title theme for Dragon Quest. Because this is a good one. It's a real good one. Oh no, don't end! Don't end! Okay, I guess we'll start now. Dave, scion of the bloodline of Erdrick, hero of legend, long have I awaited thy coming. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light. By its power was our world rid of the menace which did beset it. Yet alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he did steal away the sphere of light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night must surely take unrelenting hold and our realm perish. So I say unto thee, Dave of the bloodline of heroes, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord and reclaim the sphere of light. In the chests or yonder wilt thou find items to aid thee on thy quest. Take what thou wilt with my blessing. Partake thee also of the wisdom of those loyal subjects gathered here in my throne room. Doubt not but that their knowledge will serve thee as well as any shield. May the goddess guide thee to victory and return thee unto us ere long. Brave Dave. Alright, here we go. I open the treasure chest. What luck! Wow, how luck? How luck? A torch. Oh gosh, I don't know if I like that. A magic key. Alright, who do we have here? Dost thou know aught of poor Princess Gwaelin? No, I do not. Princess Gwaelin is the sole heir of His Majesty the King. Since the untimely death of Her Majesty the Queen, Gwaelin hath been our beloved ruler's sole source of comfort. Alas, a half year prior to this day, foul monsters saw fit to tear the princess from the bosom of we, her people. His Majesty speaketh not of the tragedy, but 'tis plain the loss doth pain him deeply. Brave Dave, I beg of thee, deliver the princess from her plight. Alright, we shall deliver a plight, I suppose. In days of yore, lo, the fair city of Tantagel was a veritable fairground wherein the merrymakers of the world did play, and yet now we are beset on all sides by foul fiends, and the golden days are no more. Sniff. Ah, sweet memory. Sob. Sniff, sob. Alright, let's... I don't have any keys. Oh, that's a bummer. The first priority must ever be to hone thy skills by battling beasts. As thou gainest in experience, thy level shall increase, and so too shall thy might. Alright, so here's a... Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright. Status. I'm level 1. I have a bamboo spear. And a torch. I can't cast spells yet. Equip. Okay. Traveler's tips. Alright, I think we're good. Would that I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved, yet the knowledge that a monster might rob us of this simple joy at any moment weigheth heavy upon my mind. I am very sorry then you must deal with that. Alright, so a little background. I used to have the Game Boy version of this a long time ago. Ooh, a copper sword for 180 gold. Leather suit, leather shield. We have 120 gold. Let's get the leather suits. So when I first played the game on the Game Boy, many decade or so ago, I bought a Game Boy Advance from my friend at a sleepover he had for his birthday. Bought it off of him there, and he had the game, and so I was playing it that day, and oh, is this the end? No, it's another shop. Dragon scale, talisman card from the scale, unlimited uses. I don't know what a dragon scale does, so I'm not gonna take it right now. But I wasn't really worried about the dialogue when I first played it, so I was just sitting there like pressing A, like trying to get through all the dialogue, and then like I just kept pressing A and pressing A and pressing A, and I was like, man, this dialogue is taking forever. And then so I look at the game to see like, oh, well, what's being said here? What am I missing? And it was like, you check the floorboards beneath you, but nothing is there. So I was just pressing A through all the floorboards and not finding any items, and it was super fun. I was like, oh, okay. And that was my first experience with Dragon Quest ever. Ah, a she slime. I attack. Alright, I might need to turn the text speed down a tad. So, I recently played through Dragon Quest XI, the definitive edition, on the PlayStation 4, and I really enjoyed myself with it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play through some of the older games, try to get through them. So that brings us to here, and why we're playing Dragon Quest in the year of our Lord 2022. So this is a Switch. I would say version, but I think it's actually the mobile version of the game, and it was just ported to the Switch. So I leveled up. Strength increased by 2, maximum HP by 7. That's nice. So does that mean I did not heal? Okay. That's good to know. I don't heal when I level up. A very sad, if you will. Oh, get one shot! Yeah, slime. That's what I'm talking about. But I've been on the hunt. I've been on the hunt for like older cartridges of some of the other games. They're like so super expensive. There's a retro game store in a mall around where I live, and I went there one day and they had like 2 copies of 6 and 1 copies of 9, which is very nice. And I think the copies of 6 were like $40 a piece, and the copy of 9 was 80, I think, or 80 or 90. So here's where we use the torch, I guess. Aha. They were the DS versions of the game. I don't know if they were ever ported elsewhere. 6 may have come out on a different system. I'm not entirely sure of all the history of the Dragon Quest games. I'm very intrigued by them because like I said, I just had so much fun playing 11. Really loved Act 3 of 11. Act 1 was okay. The start of Act 2 was super slow, but it ramps up, and I really enjoyed that. And then Act 3, I just loved all the post-game stuff, which is essentially all of Act 3 of the game for the definitive edition, as far as I know. I might need to go back, and because I originally started playing 11 on the Xbox, because it's on Game Pass, and that's where I first started, and I was like, yeah, I'll get this game on the PlayStation so I can get the Platinum. It seemed like an easy game to Platinum. But it's like a deceptive Platinum, because while it doesn't necessarily say that you have to do everything in the game, you pretty much have to do everything in the game to get the Platinum. But I'm kind of glad it forced me to do that. So, alright, so the following message is etched into its surface. I am Erdrick, hear me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would reach the evil island visible from Tantagle's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to that accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I too did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hallowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. Blood of my blood, child of my children, go forth and fulfill your destiny. Alright, cool. So we got anything in here? No. Okay, so the torch was a consumable. So that's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. I didn't pay attention to whether or not it was consumable. So that means we're gonna have to stay stocked up on torches more than likely, just to make sure that we can get through dark caves and such. But oh well. But going back to my search for older games, so I've been checking around just to see if like I can find any at like flea markets or pawn shops, and seeing if maybe someone's not too sure of what their value is, and I can kind of get it for a cheaper price than what it currently goes for. And in my findings, I found a copy of Pokemon Yellow that I was actually able to get for $10, because the pawn shop I bought it from thought it was a fake copy, but I was actually able to open up the cartridge. I got the little screwdriver thing, able to open up the cartridge, and confirmed on the circuit board, the PCB, it was an official Nintendo product and everything, so I was very happy to find that, because it's not very often you're able to kind of dupe out a pawn shop on stuff. So I think I found an Xbox Series S at a pawn shop for like $500, and I was like, what are you doing? Because those things, I think those things only retail for like $300. So it was just kind of dumb to see them trying to sell that for $500. I'd hate to see how much they gave the person for it. Ah, a ghost! It's so spooky. I'm repping Toriyama today. I got my Dragon Ball Z shirt on. That's part of the reason why I've been interested in Dragon Quest. I'm a little bit of a sucker for some Toriyama stuff. About a month or so ago, I had like an online store credit on Xbox, and so I ended up buying Blue Dragon, which Toriyama did character and monster design and stuff for that game as well. So I was like, hey, I think I got it for like $5 or something. It's pretty cheap, so. I was pleasantly pleased, if you will. I probably should have gotten another torch. And I probably should stock up on some medicinal herbs as well. But, hey, we leveled up. We'll need to get some more monies first. Ooh, we got 2 agility, 1 resilience, max HP only increased by 2 this time. My MP increased by 4. I learned heal! Hey! Who needs health potions? I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah, so it looks like I can heal myself out of battle now, so that's nice. Quite nice, quite nice. There's a good bit of coinage there. Okay, that achieved nothing. Oh no, not a Draki. I was gonna say I recognize those guys.